over the weekend, the Hollywood Reporter put this out there, and everyone started going crazy about Barbie 2 because during this time, they said that Greta Gerwig has been sitting down with WB and is in early stages of development on Barbie 2. And that she said she finally came up, this is based off two sources the Hollywood Reporter had. And of course, the Hollywood Reporter, if you don't know out there, they're one of the big, the big entertainment news companies. We got Hollywood Reporter, we got Variety, and we also have Deadline. I would say Deadline's usually, they're kind of one of the higher ones if you ask me, but the three of them are this big conglomerate for news. Usually it comes in here, it's truth, or it's something that's coming very soon. But they said that they've hatched an idea for the new Barbie movie. Greta has. Now, she's been working over at Netflix for a little bit, and she's working on the Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe series. So I don't know, she's supposed to do a few of those, and I'm not sure when she'd have time. But they're saying that she did pitch an idea, and then after they pitched the idea, this came out, after Hollywood Reporter reported this, it came out saying from Warner Brothers and her team that didn't happen. Now, that's something that happens in Hollywood all the time. It does. People will come back and say, we didn't talk about that. That didn't happen. And they'll leak it a meeting that happened. And then they'll be like, why'd you say that? Who said that? And maybe it's not finalized, but it's early talks and they don't want to have it get out there so that no one gets their hopes up. It doesn't work out. Look at Deadpool Wolverine. They pitched that movie like 5 or 6 times before they actually found something to work. So that can happen. But at one point, was it $4 billion? At that point, you're going to get a Barbie 2. I've said it for a long time. It's coming. It's a matter of time. They set up for a Ken spinoff too. Maybe that will happen. But I believe this meeting happened.
I hope not.
Well, I believe this meeting happened, though, everybody. I believe this meeting happened, and I think it comes down to the politics of it. I think they don't want it to get out in the business, right? Everybody talking about it yet in the trades, and it got out in the trades already, and now they're scrambling because they're not 100% locked in with it. I think it happened. I believe it's happening. I believe that everyone's going to be on board. I think everyone would love to come back. If Greta's involved, she has an idea. Why would you not do it? That's what I think. And again, $1.4 billion. They did Joker 2, and they didn't want to do Joker 2, but we did Joker 2 because it made over $1 billion. That's how it goes. That's the business. That's show business. Are we excited
Look
about
how good that one did, Brian.
Well, this one's different, though, GR. This is like a different kind of movement, if you ask me. I think it is. And the fact is that Greta wants to do it, I think it could be something. Valarie, what do you think about this? Are you excited about the prospects of Barbie 2, that it's in the trades, people are talking about it, back in the news, or should Barbie be a one-off on your book?
I'm very excited. I know in my heart it should probably just be what it is, just a singular movie. But if it actually was good and the second movie that will make me cry, and that would be great. I would love that. I mean, it's a huge thing. I want to wear a pink outfit to the movie theater again.
Did you wear a pink outfit when you went?
Yeah, of course.
You see anything that you like to see? Is there anything that after watching the movie that Greta maybe is thinking of? Is there any route that you would like to see the storyline go?
I think watching her now that she's a real person navigate that from the perspective of, she's been a perfect Barbie for her whole life. And then having her, go to her doctor's appointment or go to the bank, having her do real life things and having her, I'm sure it would be all, her struggling through that and experiencing different, struggles with patriarchy in the real world and things of that nature. So.
Do you see Ken being there too?
Yeah, Ken's got to be there for comedic relief. Ken will be there. I don't know why Ken wouldn't be there. Ken's probably going to want to be real too, so he can go, be her sidekick.
Bring that Kenergy to the real world, right? Bring that Kenergy in there. Yeah. So you're super excited though, right? You're like, let's make this happen tomorrow.
Yeah, I want it to be good. Here's the thing. I'll never forget how excited I was when, I watched the first small trailer for the first one, and it was her taking the foot out of the high heel and it stayed like a Barbie. Dun, dun. And it's I would love to feel that excited, again about a movie that I really, really loved the first time. I think it would be so fun.
Well, Valarie, I think you're going to get it. I think you're really going to get it. I think it's happening. I just believe that. Because Laura, the trades, right? Hollywood Reporter, if they're saying it, It's got to be real, right? It's got to be.
Yeah. And we'll know for sure when Deadline puts it out. A Deadline waits till they have like confirmation. So if Deadline says something, then it's happening. But I don't see why it wouldn't happen. There's a lot of people being like, why wouldn't there be a second one? Or there shouldn't be a second one. My opinion is it made great money, so of course it should be. Greta is a wonderful writer, a wonderful storyteller. It's interesting. I'm seeing a lot of comments on the side where people are saying, I didn't understand the movie or I didn't get the plot of it. And I really enjoyed this movie because it was a feminist film, but it also poked some fun at and drew attention to toxic feminism, that is a thing. Like there is a form of feminism that can be toxic.
Very much so.
Oh yeah. And I just thought it was cool to make Ken have some sympathetic moments and just the way she treated him like crap. And it was a cool call out to be like, you know what, women can treat men like crap too. And this is like not a one-sided thing. Feminism is great, but we also have to be careful with it. So I am interested to see what they explore. And I do wonder if it would be a more Ken heavy movie this time because come on, the Goss. Everybody loves the Goss. He was great. I just watched Fall Guy recently and he is just.
Oh, he was great in that. So good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. I want to watch it.
Oh, it's
you
so
gotta
good.
see it. You gotta see it. So
if you work in the industry, it's like made for you, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. Laura, is there anything else you think that should go with the storyline? Because again, she was tackling a lot of these themes of feminism. Is there a way that maybe she can morph that into some other kind of maybe pivotal kind of plot point you can think of?
You know, it'll be interesting to see because we also had a small glimpse because of the Barbie that was like chopped up and missing hair and like, you know, there was some commenting on beauty standards, American beauty standards and what that looks like. So I kind of wonder if we would go into the like messed up Barbie world because they like hinted at it, but didn't really show it, you know, like when somebody goes off the Barbies go off the deep end. And I'm curious to see if maybe beauty standards are more of a focus of the next movie.
Nice. That's a point. I like that. I like that a lot. I think that could be true. I'd love to see the other world too, because I don't know if they go back to Barbie world. I feel like they might. You know, we did that. We've been there. Yeah. Maybe more people would like actually branch out from Barbie world too.
Right.
Maybe they go to the real world this time. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's no longer Barbie world.
All the Barbies go to the real world. Okay, good movie.
What's this? What are we doing here?
There's like a Barbie like army comes in and then they're trying to take over a city and I don't know. I'm not gonna write
like when Jurassic Park, you know, like comes to like Los Angeles or something and they like release the dinosaur in LA and everyone's like, oh my God. Like, it's just like
no thanks,
causing mass hysteria. Like the Barbies are in like the real world and they're just like, oh my God. What do we do here?
You know, they are. It didn't even take a year, and they're making another Jurassic Park. Did anyone see that yet?
Oh yeah, it's coming out next year.
They were like, we're bringing the whole cast back. This is the last one. And then like a couple months later, they're like, guess what? Jurassic Park still makes money.
They'll be like, oh, we got $2 billion out of this. We'll make another one now.
Another one.
Yeah. We're gonna figure this out. That's how it works. Andrew, what about you though? Hollywood Reporter reports this. It gets taken back by WB, by Greta. They're saying this meeting never happened. Do you believe this meeting happened?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it happened. I mean, if they're taking it back, like we can't let anyone know it's a secret. I mean, like Laura said, like if Deadline's reporting it and a couple other you know, then you know something's going on.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
then it starts really becoming a thing. Is the world ready for a Barbie 2 though, Angela? Are they ready for it?
I think this world's ready for whatever comes its way at this point.
Yeah.
I mean,
the world today.
Why not, right? I mean, who am I to say? Like, ready or not, here we come. Like, here it comes. So, I mean, yeah, why not? You know, I wouldn't. You know, I'd like to see a twist on it being more like how Laura was mentioning, like more of a man, like, you know, like looking at it from the lens of the male perspective, kind of. I don't know. Seeing how, what's that?
Is it Kenland? We go to Kenland, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, like, just, you know, like.
Is that a thing? I don't know.
Well, I mean, there could be, I guess. There's quite a few different Kens. I think I had like a redhead. I had a red-haired Ken. I had all kinds of different Ken. I had all kinds of Kens and, you know, other weird body parts and stuff. And you start like playing with
Okay. TMI.
I never,
Did GR have any
I
Kens?
mean, but you're trying to like when you're growing up and you have Barbies, you're like, oh, you're learning about anatomy and things. You're kind of like, this is weird. You're like asking your parents, like, where's their private parts? Like they're just like a little. It's like a little bump, Everything's like. But I never had like the 19. I mean, I think one of my family members had like an old school Barbie, like that looked
She
sort
was
of,
queen.
What? What'd she
Queen's
say?
comment. Wasn't Barbie made human by the end of the movie and rewarded with the menstrual cycle? Yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, maybe they'll have one when she goes through menopause or something. Like Laura was saying, maybe like a darker, like we show like Barbie in not this so perfect form. Like what was that actress's name? That was all, with the cut hair and the Kate, what's her name?
Kate McKinnon.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. She's so freaking hilarious. Like love that woman. And she's got,
great.
Her eyes are all like wild and her hair is like all, cut up. And I think it'd be kind of cool to get like, have some, Barbies that are like a little more, I think real in a sense. Not that I'm saying people walk around looking like with crazy hair that's all wild, but you know what I mean? Make some like more realistic versions of what we call Barbie or whatever. But I don't know what they're going to do. I'm just spitballing here, but
I mean, it feels like they could do anything because there's like 500 Barbies. Like,
there's like 5 million Barbies. Yeah, like
you could make like
an Ellen there. There's one Ellen.
When you go into a Target, you guys go into a Target store, and they actually have an aisle that's just the Barbies, the Barbies. And I bet you there's got to be 200 or 300.
GR, how do you know that, GR, how do you know that? What are you doing at your Target store, GR?
Hey, it's right. That aisle is right across from where the books are, so it's like
Yeah,
I get that, GR. GR, what about you? He's been quiet. Wait, hold on, let's do the thirsty daddy fast. GR, how about you? You excited about a Barbie too?
Fuck, I didn't watch the Barbie 1.
Oh, come on, GR. You didn't see it?
It's gonna get made. It's gonna make money. It's not gonna touch what the first one did.
Ooh, that's a
its
strong
uniqueness
comment.
and its timing made it make a lot of money. But the second one won't touch it.
That's something that could happen too. Sequels always, it just seems like they don't ever do as well as the first one. That's why people don't want to touch them sometimes. But I don't know, GR. I feel like there's a lot of people that love this franchise and love this movie. I think I might do well. I think it might do well.
Well, in 2 years from now, Brian will find out.
Yeah, we will. So, but what's this? Ken won't pay child support even though he works overtime as a call center. So he lives a pink trailer, drives a bicycle, also pink. Then he realizes he likes dudes. # real life.
I mean, if they're gonna get rid of if for some reason if Greta's not involved with this and Baumbach, I mean, there could be some potential, the absence of them could definitely affect quality of what is put out there, right? So, I mean, those are kind of
the fact that Margot Robbie is the perfect freaking Barbie, though. She was so perfect.
I know. I don't even she is anatomy, everything's very symmetrical. She's just got the chin in the right place, the nose, the cute nose they call it. She's got the cute nose and the big sparkly blue eyes. Yeah, she's
right, GR?
complete.
Oh, all us blonde-haired, blue-eyed people are wonderful. Yeah.
Wait a minute, I don't have blue eyes. I got the brown
this used to be blonde when it was.
Do you like any of the ideas, Valarie? Like any of these ideas at all? Anything we're talking about for Barbie 2? Or you're what are you thinking?
I mean, I think it would be, I don't know. I mean, I'm just interested to see where they would take it. I think Weird Barbie would do very well if she crossed over in the real world. I think she would make friends. It would be fun. If anything, I feel like it would honestly just be a lot of the Barbies coming into the real world, navigating, having it be the flip, as opposed to Barbie Land where, the women are running everything. I think there was a scene in the movie where they were in Barbie Land and they were the Kens were can we have somebody on Congress for Barbie Land? And they're sure, you can have one. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
If like they were all to go to the real world and have it be like them navigating that and whatnot, it'd be an interesting take for sure, having them in the real world where things are.
And I'll say it one more time. I just want Michael Cera back. I want Alan. That's all I want. And he was my favorite part. He was so funny. Well, there's a lot of my favorite parts, but he was great.
I mean, there's also this could flip to Skipper because they didn't show Skipper much in the first movie, so maybe it'll be a Skipper story.
That'd be cool.
That's right.
Chihar, you laugh at that?
See, we're already giving off so many ideas now for like Barbie movie. Like this is just like the start, and now they're just gonna go on and on and on. And like 20 years from now, we're gonna talk and be like, "Oh my God,
Barbie
we were
sees
all
the
in
world.
one of the Barbie movies."
Barbie goes on a journey. She sees the whole world, and she brings other Barbies there, and some of the Barbies decide to stay here and stay there.
Oh my gosh, that's what's going to happen. I think that's that's going to be like in
Barbie world collapses because nobody's there. Oh my God.
And then the third one, Barbie runs for president. Why not?
President and probably wins. The first woman to become president is freaking Barbie. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I could, right?
Yeah, it might make sense. Yeah. Well, the way things are going, don't put anything past.
Barbie 2, everybody. What do you think? Let us know. I think this is definitely happening. Again, you hear people like this. Whenever someone like Hollywood Reporter, of course, I would say I still get, when I go to Hollywood Reporter, it's like, are you sure you want to go to this page? Is this spam? Like, it's Hollywood Reporter. What are you doing to me, web browser? That's my own kind of technology stuff I hate. But it's a big trade one, and then Variety, and then Deadline. Once Deadline says this, I know we'll be all talking about this, as Laura said too. But it's a step in the direction. I feel like this meeting happened as we're talking about it, and it's just a matter of time until more information leaks. And Barbie 2 will be on GR's TiVo before you know it.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.